Hello, welcome to this quick little workshop for setting your 2024 intentions. I'm McKeely, the founder of Mystica Monarch, and my mission is to help women discover their soul selves, guide them through the inner transformation so that they can emerge from their cocoon as this beautiful, authentic butterfly to soar to new heights. And one of the ways that I help women tap in and discover their soul self is through using tools and modalities like this workshop, human design, EFT tapping, meditation, breath work. So, today we're going to do some intention setting to get geared up for 2024 and hopefully make this the best year yet. Before we get started, you can go to the description below and download the free worksheets that go along with this, or just grab a piece of paper and a pencil. And whenever we're moving through this, I'm going to keep trucking, but feel free to pause the video if you need more time and come back and revisit this as often as you need. All right, so before we get going, I want us to just take a moment to pause and take some deep breaths together. Whenever we start doing work like this, we want to come from a place of groundedness and a place from our center, okay? So I want you to close your eyes if you can, plant your feet on the ground, or really connect with wherever you're sitting. And I want you to just take a really deep breath in and let it go. With each exhale, feel yourself sinking into your seat more. Feel yourself becoming more centered, shutting down the thoughts in your mind. Let's take another deep breath in and let it go. Beautiful. All right, let's do this one more time. And with this exhale, I want you to feel as centered and as grounded as possible. Let's take a really deep breath in and let it go. Thank you. All right, let's dive in and set our intentions for 2024. So, the first thing that I want you to do is think about 3 feelings that you desire in 2024 consistently. So, on each of these slides, I'll have some examples. Feel free to use these or whatever comes to you. Maybe you write down 5 or 10 and then pick the 3 that really resonate the most. So that can be joy, peace, grounded, any of these. Really think about where you've come from in 2023 and how you want to move through this year. So for me, the 3 that I have chosen is I want to feel alive, I want to feel self assured, and I want to feel enlightened. So just pick whatever 3 words are really resonating with you right now. Now, once you have your 3 feelings, I want you to think about 3 activities that evoke those feelings for you. So, for example, for me, what makes me feel alive? What makes me feel self assured? What makes me feel enlightened? Well, I feel the most enlightened when I'm in nature. I feel the most alive when I am creating soulful connections. I feel the most self assured when I am facilitating and hosting retreats, right? But maybe these for you are hiking, meditating, painting. Maybe there's a hobby that you really love that really helps you feel centered and grounded. Maybe there's a specific place near you that when you go sit at that place or you go hike at that place or walk in nature at that place, you feel deep tranquility. So, whatever comes up for you, just jot them down, and we're going to use all of these steps in just a little bit. Now, I want you to think about what your message is to the world this year. Okay, when you're showing up, when you're posting on social media, when you're going through your day-to-day life, what do you want the people that you come into contact with, what do you want them to know? What do you want to help them understand and recognize this year? For me, my message to the world is that when you live authentically, Life is pure magic. In my day-to-day life, I am constantly focusing on my authenticity. Do I really want to do this because it authentically lights me up, or am I only doing this because I feel like I have to do this? Right? And I have seen over this past year in 2023 that when you let your full expression show, even if it's scary, right? That's when life gets to be such a juicy life, such a juicy experience. Life is pure magic for me when I am living in alignment. And I know that that gets to be the truth for so many other people. Maybe you want to focus on helping promote self care, helping women or men tap into self care and putting themselves first. Maybe you want women to know that when they collaborate with each other, when it's community over competition, we all rise. Maybe it's something as simple as you want to share your love for reading or you want to share your love for travel. This gets to be whatever you want it to be. Now, once you have your message, let's think about who is this message for? And get super, super specific, because when we can hone in on who this message is for, we can gear our message towards those people, right? And just because we choose to speak to spiritual moms or single moms or married couples doesn't mean that single people or single dads or whatever, it doesn't mean that they can't hear and receive our message, but we're getting super clear on who we're talking to. Everyone can still benefit from it though. So get super specific, even picking an age, right? So for me, I'm talking to spiritual moms. I am talking to moms who want more out of life, who feel like they have a purpose and they just haven't tapped into it yet, who want to reconnect and rediscover themselves outside of the title of mom. I'm talking to women between 25 and 45. That doesn't mean that women that are 22 can't still connect with me. Women who aren't moms can't still connect with me. Everyone can still connect with me, right? But I have that specific person that I'm speaking to. Okay, so write down as detailed as you want, get as specific as you want, and then try to sum this up into 2 to 4 words. Instead of having a whole section full, try to condense it down to just 2 to 4 words. And once you have that, it's time to move to step 5, where we are creating your intention. So we're going to take all of these previous steps to create this statement, okay? I feel, and then write your 3 feelings. Through, write your 3 activities. In my message to, so those 2 to 4 words that you condense your specific person to, you're going to write that here. Is that, write your message. So I'll read you mine as an example of what it looks like when it is complete. I feel alive, self-assured, and enlightened through facilitating intimate retreats, being in nature, and creating soulful connections. And my message to the lost mystic mamas is that when you live authentically, life is pure magic. And I feel that with every fiber in my body. Reading that every day for the past several days, as soon as I read it, it just makes me feel lighter. It raises my vibration, right? That's what this gets to be for you. So, once you have your intention statement, you might be wondering, okay, how do I use this? Well, that's going to depend whether you're an active manifester or a passive manifester. So if you're an active manifester, you want to take this intention statement and you want to speak it daily. Create a ritual around it. Have fun experimenting how it feels good to you to implement this intention statement. Maybe one of the feelings that you want to that you desire to feel consistently this year is grounded. And maybe one of those activities that help you feel grounded is standing barefoot on the earth. So, a ritual that you could create out of this is going outside in the mornings when you wake up or at night when you get ready for bed, standing barefoot on the earth and repeating your intention statement and just soaking up the energy from Mama Earth and letting your energy be transmuted down into the earth, right? It's just a fun little 1 to 3 minute ritual that you can do to keep this energy alive. Now, if you're a passive manifester, this intention statement is really for you to like set it and forget it, you know? So you don't need to actively keep it alive. You don't need to actively do anything with it. But what you can do with this intention statement is print it off, write it down, put it on a post-it note, hang it around your home, put it in a frame and put it in your office. Have fun with it too. Get in Canva, create a really beautiful piece of wall art, and whatever kind of style you vibe with the most, make it. Add elements if you're into like the florals, add some florals and some vinery around the words. Make it pretty, print it out, and as you pass it, say it's hanging on your fridge. Every time you open the fridge, just acknowledge it and take in that energy that you get from it, right? We're not creating rituals, we're not repeating it, but we're still acknowledging that energy, right? Okay, and if you have no idea, if you're like, I don't know whether I'm an active manifester or a passive manifester, I want to encourage you to either use this QR code to scan or you can click the link in the description box. But you can learn how to use this intention statement and manifest your dreams by your human design. So, with the manifesting manual, you're going to learn whether you're an active or passive manifester. You're also going to learn whether you are a specific or non-specific manifester. You're going to know what your strongest sense is and how you can use it to manifest your dreams this year, as well as looking at your throat center, which is a manifestation center in human design, and really looking at the gifts that you have in your throat and how you can utilize those to manifest your 2024 dreams. And if your goals are in alignment with your intention statement, you're going to achieve them. You just have to put in the work and believe that it is possible. So, thank you so much for joining me for this 2024 intention setting workshop. If you feel called to, comment below and let me know what your intention statement is. And I would love to connect and read them and see them. Follow me on social media, Mystica Monarch. On Instagram, you can join the private Facebook community. Just type in Discover Your Soul Self. All of it will be linked below. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.